These 5 huge mistakes could ruin your relationship. Relationships are tricky things. On the one hand, you want to be able to trust and depend on someone. On the other, you want to make sure that you don't get too comfortable and neglect your responsibilities. In between all of this, a few mistakes could make or break the connection between two people in a relationship. Some of these missteps are obvious and easy enough to avoid, but others can be more subtle, which is why it's important to be aware of them before they do any damage. In this video, we will discuss 5 huge mistakes that could ruin your relationship if you're not careful. Keep watching for insight into how to avoid these pitfalls and keep your relationship strong. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel because we upload new videos every day. Let's begin. Number 1. Being jealous. Jealousy can ruin your relationship in a number of ways. For one, it can make you feel insecure and anxious, which can lead to fights with your partner. Additionally, jealousy can cause you to spy on your partner or to try to control their behavior, both of which are major no-nos in any relationship. If you're feeling jealous, it's important to talk to your partner about it and work on addressing your jealousy's root causes. Otherwise, it could be the downfall of your relationship. Number 2. Lying to your partner. It can be easy to lie to your partner without even realizing it. Sometimes we tell little white lies to spare their feelings or because we think it will make them happy. But even the smallest of lies can have a big impact on your relationship. Lying creates an atmosphere of distrust, and it can be difficult to rebuild that trust once it's been broken. It's important to be honest with your partner from the start, even if it means being vulnerable. It may not be easy, but it's worth it in the long run. Number 3. Cheating on your partner. There are a lot of different ways to cheat on your partner. You could cheat emotionally by talking to someone else about your relationship problems, or by flirting with someone else. You could cheat physically by having intimate with someone other than your partner, or by sexting someone else. You could also cheat financially by hiding money from your partner or by spending money on something you know they would disapprove of. No matter how you cheat, it's always a betrayal of trust and can damage your relationship. If you're not careful, cheating can even lead to a breakup. So if you're thinking about cheating on your partner, ask yourself if it's really worth the risk. Number 4. Not respecting your partner's space. Respecting your partner's space is one of the most important aspects of a healthy relationship. When you respect your partner's space, you are showing them that you value their privacy and independence. Without this respect, your partner may feel smothered and unable to breathe. If you're constantly trying to invade your partner's personal space, it will only lead to arguments and tension. Giving your partner the freedom to do things on their own will make them feel more appreciated and loved. Number 5. Being passive-aggressive. In any relationship, communication is key. And yet, there are still many people who struggle with communicating effectively with their partners. One of the biggest communication problems is being passive-aggressive. What is passive aggression? It's when you indirectly express your anger or frustration instead of openly communicating. For example, instead of telling your partner that you're angry with them, you might give them the silent treatment or make a snarky comment. Or you might do something to spite them without actually telling them why you're doing it. Passive aggression can be extremely damaging to a relationship because it creates an environment of mistrust and resentment. When one partner is constantly withholding their true feelings, it makes it difficult for the other partner to trust them. And when there's no trust, it's hard to feel close to someone. Resentment also builds up over time when someone feels like they're constantly walking on eggshells around their partner. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking, subscribing, and clicking the bell icon.